Oh my gosh, are you ready for this? Are you ready for March? I mean, are you feeling lucky? Are you feeling the springtime vibe? Yeah, me neither. Seriously. I mean, I don't know what's going on. It's just not in it yet. Maybe once I actually get to March, I'll feel it. All right, so March. Okay, here we go. So on the 1st, we're starting off March 1st with a square. The moon is square, not just Venus, but Venus and Mars. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So then we're moving into the 9th of March, where Mercury moves into Aries. This is a good thing because honestly, Mercury doesn't like being in Pisces, so this has been a tough pill to take for a lot of us that are ruled by Mercury, but for all of us that are trying to communicate. I mean, really. So then on the 10th, we have the new moon in Pisces that hits its peak at 5 a.m. It is also daylight savings time for those areas of the U.S. that like still do daylight savings time. I know it's kind of getting old, isn't it? Yeah. Then on the 11th, we have Venus moving into Pisces. Yeah. The 17th is St. Patrick's Day. Woohoo! Yeah, get out your shamrocks and green beer. I know, so much fun. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into Aries. We also have the spring equinox and the International Astrology Day. Shut up. Very exciting. On the 22nd, we have Mars moving into Pisces, not far behind Venus. Then we have a lunar eclipse. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this without my glasses. We have a lunar eclipse in Libra on the 25th. Full moon in Libra that hits its peak at 3 a.m. Lunar eclipse in Libra. This is a big deal. We still have that Aries and Libra are on the ecliptic because Aries is hosting the North Node. That means Libra is hosting the South Node. Then, of course, we have Easter for those of you that are celebrating Easter on the 31st. Now, at the end of March, that leaves us with one planet plus South Node in air, two planets in Earth, two planets plus North Node in fire, and four planets in water. So we've got Pluto in Aquarius, Mars, Saturn, Venus, and Neptune in Pisces. In Aries, we've got the Sun, Mercury, and North Node. In Taurus, we have Jupiter and Uranus. And in Libra, we have South Node. All right. So now that you kind of know the layout, what's happening, like mostly astrologically, I water it down a lot for the intro to numerology, mostly because this is numerology and not astrology. But it's important that you know some of the stuff that's going on astrologically because it can affect you like throughout the month. So that's why I do it that way. All right, here's a couple of suggestions that I had from some people. Well, it's not a couple, it's a suggestion. Was to introduce the cards first thing so that I don't have to do it on every video. It's a good suggestion, viable. I'm in. So, the first card deck that I'll be reading from is the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards, the usual suspects, and the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading cards, if I can get it in focus. What? And because we have an eclipse in March, I am also going to be reading from Moonology, the Oracle cards. I love these cards. They're so incredible. They're awesome. So I throw them in there from time to time. Just, like bringing in a little of Yasmin Boland. I love that. I love those cards. So I think this is going to be a great month. I really do. I always feel like March is the first real, like, energy that we feel in the new year because always January and February are the same month numbers that we have in our life path from November and December. So January is the same number month that we've had in November of the previous year, and December carries over into February. So I know that it's still different because we're in a different vibration, a whole different energy of a new year, but I still feel that carryover from the year before. And I feel like March is the first real like breath of air, the first real feeling that we're going to get from this 44-8 year. It's just an opinion. It's not like gospel or anything. So it's just an opinion. And, take it as you will. But I think that this is really going to be a great month. I do. My cat is messing with my blackout shade again. So if the lighting changes throughout the day as I'm doing these readings, my apologies. I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm not like doing something weird with the light. My cats are not in love with the blackout shade, and I don't know why. It's been there for a long time. But they just seem to want to look out of the windows that have the blackout shades on them instead of the windows that don't have the blackout shades. I don't really get that. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful month. It's going to be a great one. I'm like getting more into it as I am talking. So spring is on its way. Right? We'll stick around. Let's see what's in store for your individual life path number, and we'll see you soon. Hello, Life Path 5, and welcome to your readings at the round table for your March numerology. I love March for you, Life Path 5. I really do, because March is a 7-month for you. I know, we just got out of a 7-year, so now, this should be something that you're kind of used to. So a 7-month is full of spiritual expansion. It's incredible. It's expanding yourself with your spiritual study, with your metaphysical knowledge. It's opening yourself up to that there's more, right? That there's more happening, that there's more out there. It's also opening yourself up and expanding your spiritual connection to each other, to nature, to the universe, to all of it. Just opening yourself up and seeing that there's more. This is a great time for you to look around and see how you can make your life, your business, your home, your relationships, whatever, make it more peaceful. That's an important component, is making it more peaceful. And recognizing what it is that brings peace into you. This is a wonderful time of trusting your own judgment. This is definitely a time of retrospection. It's definitely a time of sitting back and going, okay, let's contemplate this. Let's really, really look at things and go, okay, how can I assess what the information is that's coming into me? I love it. I do love it. This is a great time of analysis to analyze again things that bring you peace, things that are going on in your life, and just seeing that there is more. There's more for us to learn. There's more for us to I guess just take in. I think this is just a great time. I really do. The mantra of the 7 is, I am graceful spirit, finding insight, beauty, and peace all around me. That's super fantastic, isn't it? Especially for a 5. I mean, because 5, you're very dynamic, you're very creative, You're very engaging and gregarious and really passionate. You like to follow your passion, right? You like to just get out there, like just be really adaptable and make things happen and bring in some changes. And there is nothing wrong with that, Life Path 5, and I think it's fantastic for you. However, you do need some downtime. You do. And 7 for you is going to be some downtime. It's going to be rest. It's that, again, contemplation, retrospection, introspection, however you want to put it. It's that downtime and connecting spiritually, connecting with people, places, and things, and connecting with the universe and saying, I know that there's more. I know that there's more. And I think this is so wonderful. I really do. Part of the shadow effects of a 7 is self-imposed isolation, self-doubt, running from problems or decisions, and insecurity. So, we don't want to embrace like those too much this month. You also don't want to just sweep them under the rug. If you're feeling like a lot of self-doubt or if you're feeling a lot of insecurity, don't just isolate yourself. Why don't you look to what you do when you hit a shadow side in yourself and say, I'm going to move beyond my imagined limitations here. I'm going to move beyond this limitation that I know I'm putting out there. So self-doubt can be a limitation just all on its own. And really, so is insecurity. And those things do make us want to run from problems and decisions. And this truly isn't the time for it. It's not, because this is your downtime. This is your time of rest and expansion spiritually. I think this is going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be great. And is it without challenges? No. But what is without challenges? Okay, the lesson of the 7 is making choices without retreating from others and finding answers within yourself and trusting them. Having some downtime here, Life Path 5, will definitely make you, it'll make you sit with things and say, can I trust myself with this decision? Can I work with this? Yes, yes you can. So, I love that this is a spiritual month for you. I love that this is a time of understanding and trusting your own judgment. And really, I think that you're I feel like most 5s are pretty secure with who they are, but hey, we all have our moments, right? Yeah. All right, let's see what the cards have for you here, Life Path 5. We'll get this, as I'm throwing the cards around, we'll get this, the cards all spread for you. Ooh, Kunzite, self-love. Yes, yes. Love it, love it. I know, one of my boys has a Life Path 5, and it's very interesting to watch, I tell you. I know, because I have been accused of not liking the 5, but that's not true. I do. I really like a 5. 5 life path, 5 years, 5 months, whatever. I love it. The thing that I think that's important is that if you're running a business, like something that you're wanting to have like long-term growth, maybe 5 isn't the best for like the address or the name of the establishment. Ooh, Aria Cura. But really, 5 is fantastic for some businesses who are in constant change. Those match. It's not going to match these because the Moonology cards are pretty much all the same color. I mean, you know, there's only so many paintings you can do for the moon, right? Ooh. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. All right. Okay, the first of the advice cards is Aria Cura Blossoming. I love this. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. That's trusting yourself and trusting the path ahead of you. I love it. I love it. Okay, kunzite. This is such a great stone for you, really. Okay, kunzite, self-love. Kunzite offers the blessings of unconditional love at its purest. It invites you to open your heart fully to allow the love of the universe to enter into the chambers, awakening the love and divine essence of the heart. This potent medicine teaches a new way of loving unconditionally. Place this card on your heart and breathe its medicine deeply as you feel your heart expand and the divine love of self overflow into every cell of your mind, body, and spirit. It connects you to your own infinite source of love, allows the heart to expand and flow, giving and receiving. It promotes healing from abandonment and rejection and opens and aligns the heart chakra to divine love. It assists in dissolving deeply held pain and resentment. Interesting. I would say that's definitely an assessment. Let's see. Okay. And the last of the advice cards is full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical. And sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, and welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds, I love this, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. Oh my gosh. For me, that is another self-love card. That is another card of self-love. And honestly, Life Path 5, this is a great time for you to have some downtime. This is a wonderful time for you to do that in. And this is going to help you to continue with those pivotal changes and adaptability that you are so good at. Having some downtime is going to help you to reset. And that's what I think of as of the 7 is it's a reset. It's some downtime. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 5. I so appreciate your support on my channel. Don't forget to watch your zodiac readings for the new moon and the full moon. And I'm changing up my playlist called Reviewed at the Round Table. Some of the shows that are on that playlist came from my other channel, so they're quite old, and they still have the old title and everything, what it was on my old channel. But I'm updating them, and I'm adding some new ones. I'm just doing it like little by little. So make sure you check out that playlist. It's called Reviewed at the Round Table. And yeah, I know. The cat's over here. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful March. And until we see each other again, Life Path 5, get out there and make your magic. Bye.